Hi, this is Andres I with Percussion Ensemble Block bringing you the Set B mallet tutorial and run-through for Clear Creek ISD Middle School region auditions. This is a Handel violin sonata. This is Allegro from Sonata number 3. This is second movement of the sonata for violin, so if you're looking up violinists playing this, which you should do so you can hear the style, it's going to be the second movement 2 or 3 minutes in. And you can hear the style in this is very subtle, so accents are not really brought out too much and dynamics are not really exaggerated. They're just pretty vanilla. The tempo is 108. We don't want to go much faster than that, so we want to make sure that we're playing nice and relaxed. In the original music, there were no dynamics, so there's dynamics added in here to kind of guide you. The original composer Handel thought the musician should come up with their own dynamics and make sure they're bringing character to the piece. And we'll talk about that in class, but do not exaggerate on tempo or any dynamics. Keep it very in the middle. Make sure this is a nice relaxed ride here. It's in the key of F, although you'll see smatterings of B flat, key of B flat were 2 flats, B flat, E flat. Sometimes you'll get an A flat and a D flat in there, which reminds you of the A flat scale as well, but mostly it's in the key of F. Okay, I have probably given you stickings for your piece. Please, please use those stickings. It's nothing more annoying to me when I give you these perfect stickings, or even if your stack is right over left or left over right and I wrote it in for you and you just don't do it. You guys, just look at the music, please, please. Use my dynamics. They're meant to help you. Now this is a tutorial to start, so we're gonna go at 70 and not 108 and really break this down. So here we go, guys. So here is 70. We're starting on the D above middle C. So on a marimba, low C here, and the next C is middle C. So we're starting on this D. We're in the key of F, so we have your B flat. Okay, we should all know our F scale by now. We're starting at forte. We're starting with D and going to G, so it's kind of our 5-1 cadence, which makes us think we're in the key of G minor. So it kind of has this kind of sad, melancholy feel to it. All right, so obviously we have our D and then G, and then we're doing stepwise motion up the scale, right hand lead. Okay, make sure we're hitting on off-center positions. I'll let you know when we should use the secondary position on the corner of the corner. Okay, so in time, let's just get the first and 1 and a 2. Ready and go. Again and go. Ready and go. Okay, pretty straightforward there. Then after we hit that D, we go down, as you can see. Make sure you're always using your music, okay? Don't just copy me from above. Look at your music. We have our left hand going back to G, so pretty simple. Okay, so we go from D to G to D back to G. Now we have this F sharp. I'm doing a double left because we have got to get ready for this roll in our right hand. So get used to that. G to F sharp. Okay, after that we jump up to our E flat. And we're going to do a left hand stacked on top. That way our right hand can get down to the D very easily. Okay, then we're going to go down the scale. Down the scale. Okay, pretty simple there. Kind of looks like the key at B flat. Again, G minor. Okay, so let's go from our G to F sharp and 1. For right now, just give me, on these rolls, I think it's going to be about 4 notes, which is like a 30-second note. Digga-digga-da-da-da. Digga-digga-da-da-da. Okay? Digga-digga-da. Let's do the and 3 and finish this measure. Ready and go. And 3. 2. Ready and go. 2. Ready and go. Okay, so all together we have ready and go. 2. Ready and go. 2. Ready and go. Make sure your body's moving side to side to keep you in front of your targets. Last time, ready and go. One, 2, ready, go. Okay, if you had any trouble with that, stop there and get it right, slow it down, make a loop. We're in measure 26 now. we just finished our B flat. Now our left hand is available over here for our G. Again, we're landing on G. We're in the kind of the key of G minor. So we're already ready. We're going to drop heights here. So we're going to go big. And what we're doing here is, you can see, again, we're going up the scale just like a measure 25. But now we're going up to E flat. Okay? And then we end on F sharp, which we had after the double earlier. So you kind of made a mark right there on beat 3 of measure 25. So we're just going back to the F sharp. Now because we're playing softer, I actually want to use the edge for all this stuff. So edge of the edge on B flat, E flat, and F sharp. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our big B flat, then keep your hands low and finish on F sharp. 1, 2, ready, go. And I find it's helpful that if you really get your body over. Ready, go. 2, ready, go. Last time, and go. Okay, now our right hand just played E flat, and then you played F sharp. Keep your right hand where it is. Because it's soft, I'm going to go ahead, instead of earlier I did this from the center. Since I'm already here, I'm just going to keep it there. So I'm going to put my left hand below center, and then I'm going to put my left hand just below center. Keep my right hand on the edge of the edge. Okay? And then I decided to do a double right this time on D and C. Again, because I'm playing softer, and then it gives my left hand time to enter softly here instead of going and having to cross my right hand over and possibly accent. So soft, soft. Okay? Try that. Go. And 2 and go. And 2 and go. Keep the left hand on top. Ready. 2, go. Okay, that double right also makes a difference in your stickings. That way you can kind of trigger in your head that it's different. Okay. All right. So we have big. 2, ready, go. 2, ready, go. 2, ready, go. So let's take the whole first line now, you guys. 1, 2, ready, go. One, 2, ready, again. Okay, if you didn't get that, you need to stop there, slow down, make some loops until you get the right stickings, right rhythms, right hit spots, and right dynamics. Moving on to line 2, measure 27. Now we just ended with this low B flat on the edge. I'm choosing to go left lead on the next descending scale. Okay, which is D all the way to E, with just the B flat in there. And I'm doing that because that creates a crossover. So I'm going to go boom, and then and the only way to do that crossover is to get my hands up in the air, which I really want. So I'm creating the crossover to help my dynamics really jump up there, okay? Plus, you don't want to end with your right hand there and then have to get it back up here with your right hand. So it's getting you on the correct stickings too. So I have edge of the edge, jump up with your left, and the right comes up too. Okay, let's try that. Ready, and go, and low. Double left to start. Ready, and go, and left. Lift. Okay, if you're having trouble with that, stop until you get that. Now after this E, I'm going to go. Okay, so I'm going to do my right hand on the bottom so I don't have to get my left hand out of the way here. So my left hand has all this room here. So make sure that's going to the left. Tigga-digga-da, tigga-digga-da. And then we're going down the scale to A, as you can see on your music. Try that. Rest. 2 and go. And go. Last time and go. Okay, so let's take it that much from 27. 1, 2, left, left, start, soft, soft. Again, ready, and go, in. Last time, ready, and soft. Okay, let's move on. This is measure 28. I have my right on A that I just finished on. Okay, I'm on my right. Then my left hand's available to go up the scale from F. It's the same idea, going up the scale to D and then dropping to that E again, similar to what we had in reverse on measure 27 when we went from E to D on before the roll. So we have A, left, right, D, E. Okay, so up the scale and then down to E. 1, 2, A to start, A, F, again. 2, ready, go. 2, ready, go. Again, ready, go. Last time, ready, go. Okay, now when we hit that E, we need to think about starting to do our decrescendo here. It's the same idea that we had going into measure 28, but now it's getting softer. And we got to do a double left at the end to make it different and also to set up our next part. Left. Okay, so I would think about going to the edge of for that B flat to get, again, to remind you that it's different, and then you're doing a double left and we're getting softer. Okay, and then our right has to jump up to F, because remember, we're in the key of F actually, and that's the next part that we're going to keep our right hand on. Okay, just keep in mind that F's about to jump up. Left, left, try it. Left, left on the edge and get softer. Soft, soft. Okay, so that's coming up. Now let's talk about the next section. This is the beginning of a new idea where we have this F and E, back and forth, E and A, E and A. And so this is kind of a given. And what's happening is on the downbeats, we're just changing our notes. So we have A, C, D, C is the pattern, okay? A, C, D, C. Whoa, just like the rock band, A, C, D, C. A, C, D, C, and we have our F, E, F, E, F, F, E, F going back and forth. So it looks like this. A, C, D, C. Think about your right hand is just going to be constant on the E's and U's. And what's happening is your right hand's moving back and forth between those downbeats and the E. So it's going to be A, C, D, C. Try that, go. 1, 2, ready, go. Now add the E's and U's in your right hand. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. A, C, D, C. Okay, that's the idea, and then it's going to crescendo from there and have something similar coming up. But let's do the whole second line, 27, 28, 29. Ready, and go, in. Ready, and go, in. Okay, line 3, measure 30. So we're keeping this idea of this E and A on this F, E, F, F, E, F. So let's learn what our left hand's doing on the downbeats. So we're just going down the scale here, down the scale here, and it's crescendoing, okay? So that's pretty simple. Try it with left hand only, going back and forth to E. Ready, go. Down the scale here. Get louder, down the scale here. Okay, as you get louder, you might want to go to the off center. Okay, depends on how you're feeling about that. I might go to the edge for the first one and then grow to the off center position. Ready, and go. In. Remember, the important part is the moving line. If it's keeping the same thing over and over, that's not important. So I want to bring out the descending line. Add the right hand to that. Ready, go. Let's try it with the metronome. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, pretty simple. And now we only have one more, which is back to B flat. And then we just kind of finish with some eighth notes. Okay, now what I'm thinking here is I hit my B flat, and I move up to C, and then I have my eighth notes, then I have T, Do, Do. So T, Do being the 7th scale degree to the F scale. E, F is T, Do. Okay, and then I have octaves Fs. Okay, so we have B flat, C, T, Do, Do. The B flat, ready, and go, and. Again. C, E, Do, again. B flat, C, T, Do, Do. Pretty straightforward there, but we've arrived at forte. Here is all of line 3, measure 30 through 32. 1, 2, ready, go. Crescendo. Back to B flat, C, T, Do. Again, and go. Grow. Back up. Okay, if you haven't gotten that, go back, slow it down, and loop it. And now we're going to move on. Now, we have pickups into measure 33. This is going to C. We just finished Do, Do, rest, and 1. Okay, and just like the beginning was D, G. That was 5, 1. This is 5, 1 in the key of F. C, F, because the C is the 5th scale degree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay, so we have Do, Do, boom, boom. Okay, so let's do pickups. And 1, and we have an accent. Ready, and go. 2 accents on F. Pretty simple there. Okay, now let's get to the music. Here at C, we have a sequenced idea, which means it's different notes, but same shape. As you see in measure 33, we're going up and down and back, okay? So our left hand just stays on G the whole time. And we're back to C, just like we did a second ago. Then we do G up and down and back. So our left hand just stays on A there. So do F up and down, and then G up and down. Don't forget, we're in the key of F, so we have B flat. Okay, so let's do this with a pickup. 1, 2, and ready, and go. Get the accent on B1 and B3 on that F and G. Ready, and go. Okay, so the idea went F da 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 dun dun, G da 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 dun dun, A. So it continues up the idea F, G, A. Let's go ahead and add that A. Ready, and go. With an accent. Ready, and go. Okay, if you didn't get that, stop there and go get it. Okay, now in measure 34, we have right hand lead system, right, right, left, and we're just going down and up the scale again. Okay, down the scale and then back up. So it's just up and down the scale. Right, right, left, right, left, right. Right, right, left, left. Last accent. So a lot of stepwise motion going back and forth in different formations here. Okay, now after that, we're on G where we just stopped. And as you can see in the music, it just goes down the scale to C. Now the second C is a lower left. Lower. Down the scale and high, low. Same note but lower. Okay, so let's do all of measure 34. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. Low. Okay, if you didn't get that, slow it down and repeat it. Now, we're going to do the same idea that we did at C and measure 35, but now we're doing it in a minor idea, which means we're going to add, instead of A natural, we're going to do A flat. Okay, everything else is the same. Okay, it's the same idea. We're just adding, instead of A, we're going to hit A flat. We've already kind of learned measure 35 and 36 if you just think about doing A flat instead of A natural. And we'll stop on that C before we talk about getting into the next phrase. Okay, so let's watch this one more time. And it's soft. A flat there, 2, A flat again, right, left, right, and then G down the scale there, okay? And another left there on that C. So again, it was this earlier, A natural, right, left, right, G down the, now it's the same thing, but it's a minor with A flat. A flat again, right, left, down the scale, and C, C. So you kind of have that learned already. So let's do 33, 34, 35, and 36. Do not do pickups into 37. 1, 2, ready, and go. Right, left, right. G down the scale, softer. Just add A flat here. Right, left, G down the scale, C. Okay? If you didn't get that, slow it down, make a repetition out of it, and make sure you get that before moving on. All right, so we're in line 5. We kind of already learned 36, where we're going right, left, right on A flat. Right, left, down the scale from G. Okay? Again. Again, and go. Soft. Okay, we already learned that. Earlier when we had that double C in measures 34, we did right and then a left was softer. Well, now this left is actually going to lead to a crescendo, so it's kind of the opposite. And we're leading left lead to get to forte in 3 notes. Start soft and loud. Okay, so let's do 36 all the way. Ready and go. Grow, grow, grow. Left, right. Ready and go. Right, left, right. Left, right, 2. Last time, go. Now this next sequence is pretty simple here, and I would think of it in groups. So we just went C to A flat, so that's what we're going to do, okay? A flat C, that forte. Okay, now our right hand continues up, and kind of in the key of A flat. Our left hand didn't go to G, it went to F, so it skipped down a third. The right hand just went up a half step. So feel that. Feel that, how they go opposite. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, ready, and go. Okay, now we're going to hit E natural next, okay? As you can see in your music, let's add that E natural. Ready, and go. 2, ready, and go. 2, ready, and go. 2, ready, and go. And stop. My right hand is already on this D flat, which is the next note on the roll. Digga-digga-da. Right, left, right. Put the right hand on the bottom so we can get down there quickly. Feel that. And it was already there. So keep your right hand up there and bring your left hand on top, okay? Let's add that. 1, 2, ready, go. Leave it. The left hand goes on top, okay? Then we just go down the scale at forte. Okay, we're kind of in the key of A flat there in your brain a little bit there, okay? Ready and go. 2, ready, go. Last time, ready, go. Okay, so similar to measure 26, after that downbeat, we're going to get soft. Our right hand just hit A flat, so we can use our left hand to enter softly and go up the scale from F to D flat. So it's kind of like F minor, which is A flat major. But starting from F. Okay, and again, I'm playing soft, so I'm using the edge, the secondary position here on the corner. Okay, so I'm going big, left, and then again, I end on my E natural that I had earlier when we did E natural, so that you got to plant that in your brain that we're coming back to the E natural in a second. Okay, so we have big, left, 2, start with your right, right, 2, ready, go. And we are doing a crescendo here, but it takes a while. 2, ready, go. 2, ready, go. 2, ready, go. And again, our right hand's going to stay where it was. And just like on measure 26, when I left E flat with that roll on the edge, I'm going to do that and put my left hand in the primary position since we're getting soft. Okay, and I'm going to stay here on the edge as I go down the scale. As you can see, we just go down the scale for the remainder of measure 38. Okay, so let's do all of measure 38. Ready and go in. 2, ready again. Okay, if you didn't get that, loop and slow and down. Okay, let's do all of 36, 37, 38, all of line 5. Ready and go in. Two, again and go. It depends on how comfortable you are. My left hand's kind of already over here, so I can kind of move softly. And then I don't have to move my left hand and cross over and accidentally accent it. So you might want to go to secondary position from the A flat. So either way. Whatever's going to keep you at that softer dynamic and still sound good. All right, we're on line 6, measure 39. We're almost to forte here. We just finished A flat here. Now we're going to continue to get louder here, so I'm going to do double right as I go to my low F on the and a 2, and I'm going stepwise motion. So I went. So I finished the scale, and then I went up the scale. Now, the way I'm kind of thinking about this, after I finish that, I'm just thinking half step. So I'm thinking half step, half step, half step. Okay, so I have a B to C, which is a half step, which is the break. A little bit of digga-digga-da, a little roll there, again on the break, half step, and then, and of course I go to roll, but it's another half step with the break there. So I have, but I go. Okay, 1, pick up, ready, and go. 2, ready, and go. 2, last time, and go. Okay, so I had in measure 39, I had our right hand that I finished with, right, right, left, right. I just went up the scale. Then I get to this half step idea. Okay, 1, 2, 39, ready, and go. Ready, and go, and. All right, and now from here, again, I continue to these little half step ideas. So again, I have this EF. So I went B, C, E, F, B, C, E, F. Okay, but with different rolls and different rhythms. Now, these accents, there's a little bit of push on the first 2 notes, and then kind of get low, which most students do naturally anyway. Usually what we want to make sure is it sounds the same. But for this style, it has a little bit of weight on the first 2 notes and then drop, and a little bit of separation on those rolls. Don't connect those. Don't go. It's going to be separated. 1 and 2 and 3. Now, keep track of where 4 is, because then you come in again with that E and a F, E, F idea that we had in measure 29. So you have to think 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a. You can't be late there. Ready and go. And. And of course it ends on D as you see in the music. Ready and go. And. Rest. Think 60 notes and go. And. Okay, still at forte. Now, similar idea to measure 29. We have this back and forth. This is even more simple. You're just going D, D, C, C with this F, E, F back and forth. So you go E and a D, D, C, C, pop, pop. Now the last two notes have to downstroke. So write that 2 arrows in the last E, F on that line to remind you to downstroke. Then you're going to do it again. And crescendo. And again back to D. But it has a crescendo there. We want to make sure that drops to piano. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and learn these 2 lines at the end together because we might as well because it's very similar there. So let's do measures 40 and 41 and 42. We're ready and go. And rest. D, D, C, C. Drop here. C, D, grow, grow. Back to D. Now, what I would think here at the end is a combination. We have D, B flat, but play B and D flat together, okay? Just hold that. Okay, now go down the scale. We got C and A. Now go down the scale again. We got a B flat there and G. And then go down the scale again. A and F. So I think about those together. And then just end with your G. You're ready again. In. Get used to moving that together. G. Now what would be next? G and E, but we're going to do those separately with rolls and then N and our tonics. So there's a sequence going on here. Now let's split it up. And for that F roll, usually when there's 2 rolls, I like to go left first, but I'm doing right first so it has this leading tone idea. E, F sharp, I want to hear that T-do. I want to hear that T-do. And then I'll add my left in a little bit later. Those are accented, a little bit of weight at the end. Okay, ready and go. In. Left lead, right lead, right lead. Now that last row is a little bit longer, and plus you're probably going to retard onto at the end here to make it sound like an ending, and make sure you're thinking dotted note and. Okay, nice soft touch at the end. Okay, so let's do 39 to the end. Last 2 lines. Ready and go. In. Let's do that without the metronome this time so we can hear the slow down in the last 2 bars. 1, 2, ready and go. In. Dotted note and. Clear Creek ISD, set B, middle school region Marimba at 70. Ready? Go.